Hello and welcome to this week's Gadget Show Web TV on the subject of Fring. Now, Fring is a free application that you can download onto certain mobile phones. Once you've got it, you can use the phone's Wi-Fi or data connection to make your calls rather than those expensive network voice minutes. In effect, it's a voice over internet file sharing application, rather like the ones we've become used to for our home broadband connections, things like Skype, except in this case it's specifically focused upon mobile phones. It's quick to download and set up. It only took a few minutes on this N73, and then the idea is you can select people from your contacts list and send them a text message inviting them to download Fring as well. Once they have, they'll be added to your Fring buddy list, and you'll be able to see from the colour of the icon whether they're available. If they are, you'll be able to call them for just the cost of the data. Now, obviously, if you've got a Wi-Fi phone and you're in a free Wi-Fi hotspot, the cost of the data will be free. But if you're actually using your phone's network data connection, then it'll depend on what your contract's details are, how much you're going to pay. Now, Fring say that on average, data's 70% cheaper than using network minutes. I'm not so sure. I mean, they base their calculations on the typical cost of a network voice call being 15p a minute. Well, on my contract, it's vastly less than that. It's more like 3 or 4p a minute. And my data's actually quite expensive. So I think you'll need to do your sums carefully before assuming that a Fring call is cheaper. Now, Fring hope that soon fringing people will be as popular as ringing people. Well, it won't be, and I'll tell you for why. The main reason is that Fring doesn't actually work very well. Allow me to demonstrate in this totally unrehearsed demonstration. I've got the N73 here with Fring loaded on it. On the other side of the car park, there's Tiffany with another phone with Fring loaded on it. I've called her Fringster 5. Now, go to Fring call rather than cellular call. Let's see what happens. It's got the dialing screen here, Fringster 5. Ooh, what have we got? Nothing, it's completely silent. No dialing tone yet. No? Well, let's give it the benefit of the doubt. Let's try again. Second go, still nothing. Let's give it a bit longer. Let's give it time to work. This could take a while. Let's try again. I'm getting a dialing tone straight away this time. Ah! Looks as though... Did you get anything? Fring call. We're getting a dialing tone again. Dialing tone. What's happening over there? Oh yes, I can hear you. We have managed to get through on Fring. What an event! It seems to be more like a walkie-talkie conversation than a phone conversation. Over.
I can just about hear you.
It's hardly a sort of normal telephone conversation. It's a conversation with a series of long pauses in between. And the voice quality really isn't very good either. And there are other problems facing Fring as well. I mean, Skype already exists for mobile phones, and in my experience, it works a lot better than Fring. Also, some of the phone companies put funny things in the small print of their contracts about you using your data for VoIP purposes. And if you're the sort of person that worries and stays awake at night over things like that, then Fring probably isn't for you. But I still think the main problem with it is it still isn't ready. It's just not an application you can rely on.